In the last class, we discussed the Dalton's atomic theory and his postulates. In that, we have discussed so many postulates. All matter consists of indivisible particle called atom. Atoms of the same element are similar in shape and mass but differ from the atoms of other elements. Atoms cannot be created or destroyed. Atoms of different elements may combine with each other in a fixed simple whole number ratios to form compound atoms. Atoms of same element can combine in more than one ratio to form two or more compounds. And the last postulate says the atom is the smallest unit of matter that can take part in a chemical reaction. So the theory as pointed now brought a revolution in the field of science, particularly in chemistry. It gave for the first time a definite and concrete information about the composition of matter. Okay, so this is the one of the main concrete information and definite information about the composition of matter. That means in a matter, some smallest particle that found is atom. So that is the first information about atom that through Dalton's atomic theory. However, it could not stand for a long time. That means some drawbacks are there in this Dalton's atomic theory. So the latest studies and researches carried out by the scientists revealed that most of the postulates of Dalton's atomic theory are defective. So hope you understood. Latest studies carried out by the scientists were revealed that the most of the postulates, that means the postulates are 6 postulates are there. In some textbook it is more than 6 it is there, but the concept is same. So the latest studies proved that most of the postulates of Dalton's atomic theory were defective. That means some limitations, some drawbacks are there in that theory. So you have to study that drawback also. Today I am going to discuss the drawbacks of Dalton's atomic theory. Before that, you have to by heart these postulates. Then only when I say the drawbacks, it become more useful or more you know about this Dalton's atomic theory. Okay, one by one we can study. Here you have to study only 3 drawbacks. So it is now known that some of the statements of Dalton's atomic theory of matter are not exactly correct. And we are going to study the drawbacks or limitations of this theory. In the theory, we have studied that atoms are indivisible. Atoms are indivisible. Dalton's first postulate is all the matter is made up of small particles and it cannot be divided further. Okay, and the smallest particle cannot be divided further. But we know that later discoveries, later researches by the scientists revealed that we can divide the atoms further. നമുക്ക് വീണ്ടും ഈ ആറ്റത്തിനെ ഡിവൈഡ് ചെയ്യാം. അങ്ങനെയാണ് നമുക്ക് കിട്ടിയത് 3 സബ് അറ്റോമിക് പാർട്ടിക്കിൾസ്, ഇലക്ട്രോൺ, പ്രോട്ടോൺ ആൻഡ് ന്യൂട്രോൺ. So we come to the conclusion, the other scientists come to the conclusion that we can divide the atoms further. That particles we call them as subatomic particle. But according to Dalton's atomic theory, he stated that the atoms are indivisible. Dalton's atomic theory which is divisible alla. Last particle ആണ് atom. But later on the scientists were discovered that there are subatomic particles inside the atom which can be divided further. That is proton, electron and neutron. You have already studied in lower classes about electron, proton and neutron. These are charged particles that are found inside the atom. So this is the first drawback of Dalton's atomic theory. What was its drawback? His postulates is about the atom is indivisible, but the atoms can be divisible into subatomic particles like proton, electron and neutron. There are some other particles also there, subatomic particles are there, positron, neutron, okay, you will study in higher classes. So this is the first postulates that first postulates of Dalton's atomic theory were wrong, and it is stated that atoms can be divided further into subatomic particles like proton, electron and neutron.